The latest real estate data is out. It's time for this month's market update coming up next. What's going on, friends? Dylan Nanaka here with the Buy Big Island video blog market update for the data in November. So we're getting to the end of the year here, and it's been quite the interesting year when it comes to the market. So we'll dive right in and take a look at what is going on. First, as always, starting with the Kona market and comparing last November, so November 2020 with November of 2021. And now we're really getting into the stage where last year things started to pick back up, because in October we opened back up for travel and the market started heating back up in November. And so looking at the November numbers, it's interesting because we're already seeing, again, the constraint of inventory over here in the housing market. There were 37% more homes sold last November than this November. And it's not like there's a market downturn. It's really because there's just no inventory in our Kona market right now. The condo market has been no change. So we've seen the condo market on fire lately. But again, the inventory is plummeted. There's 1, 2, 3 condos under 500,000 right now in Kona. And so there's just nothing to buy. And so that number is going to continue to go down. We're going to see that in the next couple of months with units if the inventory doesn't pick up anytime soon. And then land, we're down 63%, but again, land's always crazy in the Kona market. But on the dollar volume, same thing, with 39% lower in dollar volume on the homes market, obviously because less homes are selling, but it was up. A lot of the higher end condos are selling. And again, like I was saying, there's nothing in that lower end. So those higher end condos are selling, which is driving the dollar value up in the condo market versus a year ago, because there's a lot more affordable condos on the market a year ago than right now. And so the overall volume has increased by 44%. On the median price, this was an interesting number that the median price is actually lower this month than a year ago. So that's been odd. That's not something that we've seen the last couple of months, but when we look at the island-wide data, it'll tell a different story. So that's kind of a blip just here in the Kona market. Condo market up 21% to 467,000 on the median price, and then land crazy high. As always, lands all over the place. But days on market continues to fall, right? We saw that coming out of last year at this time when things started selling again. Things had been on the market a long time because we were shut down and nothing was going on. So 75% decrease and 69% decrease in the days on market for homes and condos. We're down to 18 days on average for homes on the market. Crazy in 21 days. You know, those numbers, normal times 60 to 90 days. So very, very low days on market for homes. And then final list of sold price, 97% for homes. And again, the condo market is still over 100%. So condos on average are selling for more than what sellers are asking. So when we look at the island-wide data, it tells a little bit of a different story, but some of it's consistent, right? So the units, again, for condos and homes continue to fall, right? Down 12%, down 11% for just the raw number of properties that are selling. But land, it's up 6%. The land market has been picking up, and we've been seeing that the last couple of months. The dollar volume down 17% for homes and up 12% on condos, but up 86% on land. So we're seeing the land values really start to climb, and land that used to sell. And the next data point here, the median price, definitely tells that story, right? So normally this number is a lot lower, right, in the $25,000, $30,000 range in the last few years, but we're up 43% to $50,000 on average median price across the board for land, which is really indicative of what's happening in the land market, because people are starting to buy up all the land that's out there, and they're paying more for a lot that used to cost $10,000. They'll pay $20,000 today. So there's been a big increase in the land prices. And same thing with homes and condos. Median price up 18% for homes and 20% for condos. We're seeing that, right? Kind of the nationwide average right now, as people are saying that median prices are up 20% from last year. So it seems crazy, but we're definitely seeing that in the data here across the island, in the whole Big Island market. And then average days on market across the board, right, falling 58% to 31 days for homes, 73% to 17 days for condos, and 46% to 79 days for land. So everything is selling super, super fast compared to normal times, and definitely faster than it did a year ago. And then final list of sold price across the board, still strong, right? Almost 97% for homes, over 100% for condos, and 93% for land. And again, this number is normally under 80% for land. So land sellers are getting close to what they're asking for when they are selling their property. So very, very strong, continues to be the same. We've seen this kind of same trend the last couple of months with units falling because of a lack of inventory, but then everything else showing very strong indications in the market. So last slide, like always, we look at the number of active listings versus the number of escrows. It's a good kind of idea to get a gauge for what the market is doing. And we were starting to see active listings fall at the end of last year, right? Normally that number's higher in the 3,000s, right around 3,000. So we were down to 2,400 in November of last year, and there were 1,200 properties in escrow. This November, there are still only 1,600 listings on the market, which is up a little bit, right? We got lower to the 15s and the 1,400s the last few months earlier this year, but in escrow, we still have 1,200. So compared to last month, almost exactly the same. The numbers were almost exactly the same last month when it came to number of active listings and number of properties in escrow. But, you know, close to that 1-to-1, we did hit a kind of a 1-to-1 ratio a few months back, but still very much out of whack. Normally there's, 3 times as many listings on the market than there are active escrows, and we're still almost even in that sense. So that just continues to tell the story that we have a big lack of inventory across the island in every market, and there's a lot of properties in escrow. Everything is selling. We're gonna sell probably just shy of 8,000 properties this year. We're gonna do a year-end roundup next month, but normally like 3,000 to 4,000 properties sell across the island totally. We're at like 7,700 right now for the year in 2021. So big increase, and it'll be interesting to see after when the year closes out and we get the December data, what that looks like compared to other years in terms of total number of properties sold. But it has been a bananas year, like we've been talking about all year, with no indications of slowing down. So if you have any questions or you have any concerns, you want some specific data in your area, feel free to reach out, Dylan@buybigisland.com, or put them in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next month. Aloha.